Hello and welcome back to another World Cup Fantasy Football video. Matchday 2 is finally over, thank God for that. I've had a terrible week that week. So Matchday 3 is about to start and I've activated my wildcard. So let's see who I've gone for. So before we get into my wildcard team, let's look at how I got on a Matchday 2, which to be honest is terrible. 34 points I got. I'm having a shocker recently. Last game before the World Cup, I had a shocker in my fantasy football there. I'm having a shocker in the World Cup fantasy football. It's not been great for me recently. So the goalkeepers, let's get into them first. To be honest, compared to match day 1 where both scored 0 points, I've got an improvement here. Noper on Holland's team, I was surprised, didn't get that clean sheet. I thought they'd get 3 clean sheets in a row, didn't happen. So I've had to bring Costa in. And Costa last night at Uruguay was great. Made some great saves. Kept the clean sheet. Got the bonus save. 7 points. I'll take that. Especially before that, it was looking very grim. I was on 27 points. So, yeah, lucky there. In defence, start on high with Trippier because he's the only person in my defence that actually got a clean sheet. Considering Trippier, I thought had a bad game against USA. But yeah, 6 points for Trippier. I'll take that even if he had a bad game. Sosa, I mean, come on. Conceded in like 2 minutes against Canada. Absolutely fuming about that, considering they battered him in the end. So yeah, not great there. Then Dumfries, 1 point. Couldn't believe they conceded. I mean, Dumfries has been disappointing, really, considering how he got on in the Euros. 1 point here. I said before the World Cup started, I got a horrible feeling he could turn out like Trent has in the Premier League. Such a good player, but just not performing. Then Pavard, I mean, he didn't get on for France. I could not believe he did not start. I mean, I've not even checked to see if he's injured or anything. But when I was on Flash Scores, it didn't say he was injured. So, God knows what happened there. He put a centre-back on instead as well. So I was really shocked there. Then Vertonghen, God knows what's going on with Belgium. There's something wrong with that camp. They clearly don't like each other. And Martinez is not somebody I rate as a manager, really. So to get no points against Morocco, I was so surprised about there. Midfield, another Belgian player, Kevin De Bruyne, 1 point. What is going on? We don't know, Belgium. They're not going to win it. They don't like each other, clearly. And I have no idea what's going on with these Man City stars. They're doing so well in the Premier League, then they play for their international teams, and they do... Edison can't start for Brazil. Walker, he's injured, so I'll give him that. De Bruyne, he has a stinker for Belgium most of the time, really. Who else? Foden can't get in the England team, which I don't know how. So like, their key players just don't seem to be doing it internationally. And you got the Paul for Argentina. I mean, 2 points compared to the 1 point at Saudi. I have to take that, but he's been a kind of player. Well, get rid of him now. Give him 2 chances. Just not doing it. Bellingham, 2 points. I was surprised he got 2, to be honest. He got subbed off. He weren't even having the best of games, was he? Giving the ball away a lot. And considering against Wales, it sounds like he's going to get dropped for Henderson. So he's probably not going to be on his team much longer. Bit disappointing with him, but I can't expect returns from him every game. Then Paqueta. Now, I did most of my team yesterday, where it was just him left and Costa, and I said I wasn't confident. And Paqueta, I mean, he came off at half time, nothing again. He's been like this pretty much all season. West Ham, you expect so much from him, and he just delivers nothing, which was really frustrating. Then another guy I got nothing from, Bergwijn. Start of this World Cup, I was so optimistic. The Pie's not been fit, so he's definitely going to play up front. He's going to get goals. He's got easy games. Nothing. Came off at half time. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of him. He's definitely not going to be in my team anymore. And then on to the strikers. Martinez, I mean, this guy's clearly not worked out for me. 2 games now, 2 points. He plays up front, centrally, for Argentina. And he's just nothing. I mean, obviously that first game, that should have been a goal. But second game, come on now. It's just, he's been a big fail for me. So yeah, as you can tell, he's not going to be in my team either. Messi, 9 points, goal, assist, happy with that. He's quietly doing the business. I mean, the rest of this is summed up Messi's Argentina career, really. He's doing the business. The players around him, what's going on, just dreadful. And then finally, Diao, however you say his name, he was my gamble. I put him in for Neymar solely because Senegal played Qatar, and I figured Senegal would score maybe 4 or 5 goals. Now, to Qatar's credit, they have not been battered as badly as I thought they would be. Because when they played, I thought this guy was going to get 3 goals. He got 1 goal. I'll just have to take that. He got a yellow card, so I lost a point there. But even then, when he got that goal, I have literally no confidence right now to change my captain like I did last game week. So he ended up with 5, so I got 10 points. I should have really swapped him for Messi, but it is what it is. 34 points overall. A truly shocking performance again. Honestly, I hate this World Cup game. Also, before I do go into my wildcard team, as you can see, that adds up to 40 points. Well, I've actually taken a -6 hit, and I'm still struggling to figure out why. Because in the match day 1, and the rules say this, I didn't make a single transfer, so you have 1 carried on. So that's 3 transfers. Right, so I had 3 transfers to make, and I made 4. And it says you have a -3 for every hit you take. Well, I've taken -6 hits, so I've either had too many points taken from me, or they've not given me enough transfers. Either way, to add insult to injury, I've had to take a -6 hit, as if my team weren't bad enough already. Anyway, let's get into the wildcard team then. Right then, so these are my goalkeepers and defenders then. In goal, first of all, we got Nopert. I kept him in for obvious reasons. The Dutch have got Qatar. That's an easy game. I think that's an easy clean sheet. But I've got Anocho in goal as well. I think that's how you say his name anyway. For Mexico. They've got Saudi Arabia. This is just in case, really, the Dutch somehow cock it up. So I've got him in goal. I think they can keep a clean sheet in Saudi. Obviously, Saudi did beat Argentina. So you just never know, really. I'm a bit confident. I'll say bit because I'm not really that confident. But Anocho, he's always done well for Mexico in World Cup, so, you know, who knows? They could have a penalty and he could save that one as well, like he did in the first matchup. So, yeah, he's in there. In defence, I've got Mail. I think that's his name anyway. Of Denmark. Denmark, they've got Australia. I just feel like that's the best fixture Denmark have in the group. They need to win to qualify, obviously. So, and Mayo, God knows if I'm saying that right. He did really well in the Euros. He got assists. I think he scores goals as well for Denmark. He's only 4.5 as well. I'm hoping anyway that Denmark get that clean sheet. Alongside him, I've got another Mexican player, a defender, Gallardo. He's a wing back. He's played both games for the full 90 minutes. I feel like this is the best chance Mexico are going to get of getting a clean sheet. Well, against other teams anyway that are playing, I think Mexico are one of the best to get clean sheet. That's why he's in there, and he's dirt cheap as well. So yeah, he's in there. And Dumfries, like I said about Noper, easy fixture. Surely Dumfries will get an assist in this game. Surely, I'll be so surprised if he doesn't. But you know my luck, he probably won't. I have no idea if I'm going to say this right. Altembakiti. God, I sound like an idiot saying that. I might be right. Of Saudi Arabia. To be honest, he was my last pick. I had 3 million left. And I need to find a 3 million player. This guy plays. Well, I know he played in the first game. I didn't actually check if he played the second game. Anyway, he played. So let's face it. He's not going to be in my final team come the end of this match day. But he's there for now. And then finally, I've got Aguerd. Probably said that wrong as well. Morocco. 4 million. He's played the first 2 games. Morocco need to win or to draw, I think. Maybe draw or win. Well, they need to qualify still. Morocco, they've kept a lot of clean sheets recently. This guy plays. He's 4 million. He was cheap. I've, I've gone for the gamble. Considering clean sheets have not worked out for me at all in this World Cup, I've gone for the cheaper options just in case. So I've put more money in my midfield and my attackers. So yeah, those are my defenders. Alright then, on to my midfield now. As you can see, no cheap midfielders here. The first guy I've gone for, I've kept. Don't know why I've kept him, honestly. Well, I've kept him because, and this is Kevin De Bruyne, because they have to win this game. And this guy, he's been a right mighty ass since he come to this World Cup. He's been terrible. The first game against Canada, they were through 3-2. He passed to the wrong person. The person on his right was clear in space. And this guy is supposed to be the best passer in the world. But, he's had a stinker. They've got to beat Croatia to even qualify. So this is why he's in the team. I'm expecting Lukaku to start because they need to score. And that's probably perfect to De Bruyne because he's the guy who'll be able to feed it into him. And I think they've got a decent relationship. So that's why he's in. Alongside him, Eriksen of Denmark. Now, I thought Australia would be the easiest game in that group. But to be fair to Australia, they've done alright. I mean, they did score first against France. Obviously, they let 4 in, which is probably a bit harsh on them. But then they beat Tunisia. So this is basically the game. Whoever wins qualifies. I've gone for Eriksen because he's the man who takes the corners, the free kicks, the penalties. He's the guy they're going to look for to do something. He's the talisman. Just like the next guy, Pulisic. He's also in the same bracket as Eriksen. Obviously, USA needs to win to qualify. Iran, they're no mugs. They've got battered against England. But I did say before the World Cup, they're no mugs. They beat Wales. USA, to be fair, they've looked good. They looked good against Wales in the first half. They played well against England the whole game. Pulisic, he didn't score so far, but he's hit the bar. He's got an assist. Hopefully he'll score in this game. Then I've got Gundogan of Germany, who's on penalties. Germany, they have to win this game to have a chance of qualifying. They've got Costa Rica. I've gone for Gundogan because Costa Rica, they're a rash team. They've already conceded 7 against Spain. I could see them conceding a penalty when they lose their heads. And obviously the guy to take penalties is Gundogan. So that's why he's in there. And then finally, Bentancur is my last guy. He should have scored last night, really, against Portugal. He's scored, 5 goals for Spurs this season. He's in good scoring form, really. And obviously, Uruguay, they need to win to qualify. So they've got to score. He's going to start. So you never know. He might do something. So yeah, that's how my midfield is. And finally, on to my strikers then. Now, I'm going to be honest. This is not probably how my team might end up. I'm still undecided. And the person I'm undecided on mostly is Messi. They've got Poland, which is actually a tough game. So I'm not really... And the way Argentina have played in these first 2 games, they've not really been that convincing. And we did beat Mexico 2-0. And Mexico are a decent team, to be fair. I'm not confident. I feel like there might be other strikers out there got better fixtures, maybe. But for now, he's in there. The thing is as well, I can't really complain because he scored 2 goals and he's got an assist for me. So that's another reason why I'm maybe thinking about keeping him. But there's also the idea maybe I could have Mbappe, but with France already qualified, that's a worry that they might just drop him. That's why I've not gone for Mbappe so far. So that's the one position I'm not 100% certain on yet. Alongside him, though, I've got Gakpo, who is 100% going to be my captain for Qatar. Gakpo, he's done really well this World Cup so far. He's been probably Holland's best player. He's going to start, hopefully, he's going to play the full 90, and they don't take him off after like 60 minutes. But yeah, Gakpo is going to be starting. He's played so well so far. Hopefully, my captain finally works out. And then my last player, I've gone for Harry Kane. I've gone for Kane because, well, England need to react after their performance against the US. We were all disappointed that there was no goals. We thought it would be a 2-0 game. We were all surprised it was 0-0. I thought Kane had a shocker, to be fair. Maybe he was still having that ankle problem. But, like I said, England qualified top. Anyway, they have to win. If they draw and Iran beat the US and then Iran go top, and I don't think Gareth Southgate wants to go against the Dutch so early on. So, I have a feeling that Kane will do something against Wales. Wales, to be fair, have looked, I think anyway, they've been poor this World Cup. Gareth Bale's been shocking. I mean, the guy barely ever plays, really, so what do we expect? Ramsey's been shocking for years. And then you look at the rest of the team. I think Kiefer Moore has probably been one of their best players. And Ampadu, probably. The rest of the team have been not great, if I'm being honest. Obviously, we're going to have Ward in goal. And he didn't really do great when he came on against Iran. So, I do think England could win this game 3-0. I mean, I could be wrong. Wales might be determined to get a point, but yeah, Harry Kane, I think, will score. So, that's my team so far. Like I said, Messi could come out, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, it looks pretty good on paper, but I thought that every time I put my team out there, and it's been shocking. So, let's hope I get some decent returns this week. And there you have it. That is my wildcard team for Matchday 3. Hopefully, it's much better for me, because so far I'm having a shocker. If you like that video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one.